Hi all, Kenny the Vaping here, back again with another review. How you're all doing? So glad you could join us. Hope you're all absolutely fab and doing well. So today we are looking at a stock sub-ohm tank, which is the Freemax Meshpro. Not normally a fan of these things, but you know, as they say, don't knock it till you try it. So we're going to have a look at that. But before we do, if you like what you see, please hit that like button. Better again, hit that subscribe button. Help me keep doing what I'm doing here. Love doing it. So without further ado, roll the B-roll. Yeah. Right folks, here we are down at the table with the Freemax Meshpro. So here's your box, picture, obviously the warnings, 2 ml capacity tank in. On the side you have your scratch and sniff, barcode, top Freemax on this side, warnings. Back you have some features what's in here, 25 diameter, 2 ml capacity. You've got your Meshpro coils, push button design. And what you actually get in is the Meshpro with the cancel double mesh coil rated 60 to 90 watts and the single mesh rated 40 to 7 watts. 40 to 7 watts? 40 to 70 watts, man. Durr. Numpty. So you open this off here, you get this nice little red box here with Meshpro from freemaxvape.com. Meshpro on here, nothing on there, Freemax on there. And now when you open this fella up, you're presented with obviously your user destruction manuals, I like to call them. You know, everything's in there. Tells me what the crack is. The specs on it are 25 millimeters diameter by 59.8 millimeters high. There's a Pyrex glass, 2 millimeter capacity, coil system, dual bottom adjustable airflow, all that stuff. On the back there you just get some more destructions and etc. Or in the scanny thing for the barcode. So in the box you get your Freemax tank, you get the spare coil, which I believe is the single one. If you bear with us, I'll just open this fella up. Where are you? Yep, it's the spare single one, which is coming there. I don't know if you can see that. Basically what that fella is. You see there's a single coil, single mesh coil down there. So that's that fella included. Silicon bag and obviously your spare bag of O-rings. So we put all that back to the side and we'll have a look at the tank. So here he is, Freemax Meshpro. This has got that frosted silicon 2 milli capacity glass on, which I'm really not a fan of. Then on the top you've got your drip tip. Is it 510, is it? Yeah, 510 O-rings is on the actual drip tip, so, and there is an O-ring inside. You can see that fella. So that fits nice and snug. Probably put your own drip tips on that. You've got a red button here, a little red marker, and that basically means it's a slide you open top fill. On the bottom, crying out loud, dirty that like. You've got all your Freemax, Meshpro, all your CC markings and everything. Just got that in there. Side with that, there you go. All that stuff's in there. And to open it, you just unscrew your button. And there you have your coil. On this one, we have the dual mesh. Just coming to what? 60 to 90 watts, Canthal, 0.2 ohms. You can see down there, you can see a nice dual coil. Basically, it's simple. Take it out, unscrew from the bottom, and there you've got your inside there nice and clean. That there's the stopper for your airflow, which it is bottom airflow. So we nip that back in there. Against dual airflow, whatever you do on one side, you do on the other. That's your stopper there. Bit bulky and big looking thing like that. It's not all that pleasing to the eye. But while I've got it apart, I'm going to take that off. And unfortunately, I had to purchase a bubble glass separate, obviously with the TPD and all that crap laws in the UK and Europe. So I bought this fella separate, which I think holds 5 mil. So if I drop that on there, screw in back together like so. And then basically, people, that is it. There's nothing much more to add to it. Just a basic sub-ohm tank with a, your mesh coil, all pre-installed and ready to go. I think what we'll do with this fella, go back up top of a vape. Before we go, you can see it's your 510, looks like it's gold plated. So yeah, that's basically it, people. So without further ado, we'll nip back up top, fill this bad boy up, have a vape, I'll give me thoughts. See you in a bit. Wow, the flavour of this thing is banging. Absolutely astonishing. Oh dear. Anyway, when I was looking at this on the table, I forgot to mention, I don't know if the camera will pick this up, but you see there's a hole, then you've got your normal wicken, and then you've got like another hole inside these coils, because they're massive coil heads, they're huge. Basically, with the dual mesh coil, you've got a little bit in the centre, which obviously you've got the normal wicking holes at either side, so it'll be a problem getting the wick into the centre. So they've got these bigger holes, which allows all the liquid to go flying into the centre to the top end of them wicks to keep them nice and soaked up, so there's no dry hits. Quite clever actually. It's just because of the positioning of the two coils, because you've got obviously where they meet in the middle, there's no way for to get wicked with the standard wicking holes, so they've actually put holes half wick, so that just literally floods the top of the coil, which is working very fine. It's absolutely stunning. And this is the dual coil, and I'd say it takes about maybe 3-4 tanks to bed in properly. That's when you get the full max flavour, cotton's fully soaked, and you get everything. The single one, it's probably the same, maybe another tank or so. Again, you get fully soaked up, get your full max flavour. And for flavour, this thing is on par. It is absolutely stunning. This is only my second tank, and by the way, just to let you know, I'm vaping on the old traditional custard again by Butter Vapes, and this is only the second tank I've had with this coil, and the flavour's banging, so I can't wait for another couple of tankfuls. It'll just be on par. What do I like about it? Flavour, absolutely stunning. Flavour's brilliant. That's basically it really. There's nothing much more to like. It's just a simple sub-ohm stock coil tank. What I don't like, well, it's probably subjective to the ugly looking tanks. I mean, bulgy, you know, they don't look very traditional. And it's very airy. I mean, Christ, what do you say that? I've only got that barely open, and that's just fine for me. But if I put that fully open, it's like something an echo lung, you know. Just it's also very noisy. It's massive airflow, you know. Just feels like you're just breathing it in, you know. So I tend to, like, you know, nip it down a bit. Maybe it's just under halfway. You get cracking flavour, just the right amount of airflow for me. Very airy. Excuse me. Very airy. It's very noisy. Do like the bubble glass with extra juice capacity. No, I think with the earlier releases, you've got the bubble glass in with it, but obviously with our TPD laws, you don't get them in the packaging anymore. So I had to get this separate, which I hope we'll get out this EU the change very soon. But yeah, comparing to other stuff out there at the market, on the market at the moment, because there's absolutely tons of mesh tanks out there in the market at the moment. I would probably rate this as the best one. I've tried the was it the Smock TV 12, whatever it is. Tried that one. It was good. This is beating it by a mile at the moment. Really nice. So yeah, I've been picking this up, you know, because I'm a fan of rebuildables, but I've been tending to pick this up just for the convenience of nipping on out, you know, the shop, take the dog for a walk, whatever, and it's absolutely been spot on. Prices wise for this thing, you're probably looking at about 25 quid now, 25, 30 quid. You might be able to get it cheaper, you know, some sales or something. I think I got this one at my local vape store for 20 quid. So there you go. Who says the brick and mortars are more expensive, eh? If you hunt about, you'll get a good deal on it, but definitely one for the collection if you're out and about and you like a stock sub-ohm tanks. It's a belter. I would say it's probably the best one out there at the moment, flavour wise. Like I say, not the prettiest looking thing, but I think it looks alright on top of that. And obviously the blue Legend with a blue tank, well, kind of match a little bit, even though it's a bit darker, but it doesn't look too bad. But all that said, that was the Freemax Meshpro. Would I recommend it? If you're a fan of these, yeah. Top notch for flavour, probably one of the best on the market. Got now to lose, have you? So, with that, people, I've been Kenny the Vaping Heat. Stay safe, vape safe, and I'll see you all very soon for the next one. Cheers, bye.